I don't want to be a complainer, and I love what we do. We all do. But last time that we were given a day off was Christmas to be with our families.
Look what's happened to us, not having a day off. Dan lost his voice, you got sick. You know, this is like the second time in a month I'm on antibiotics, which isn't good.
I think that we should sit down with Mike and Mike, because it's their job to make sure that this stuff happens, and say, before we go to the UK after the premiere the second time, we're taking 4 days. I'm sorry. And if we all 5 don't stand up and say we're taking our days off, we won't get them.
We have a job to do and we know that job, but I mean, we're running ourselves down. I mean, honestly, we've done what we've had to do in a very short period of time. But don't work me to the point where my profession is going to suffer because I'm too tired. Honestly, this is the closest we've ever been, and this is the tightest we've ever been. We are a force right now. If we come together and tell them, it's not the same O-Town that was on Miss America, dude.
We all love what we're doing. We just, I mean, we're humans, period. We need 4 days. 4 days, come on. 4 days! 4 days! 4 days!
If you take those 4 days off and you don't do the promotion that's necessary, the appropriate amount of promotion necessary to launch a single in the UK,
I want to go
then
over it. What are we doing on the 15th, the first day we get there?
it's just slated for a bigger breakfast. I mean, TVs. It's all TVs.
What's a bigger breakfast?
It's a TV show.
All right, that's nothing.
But what do you mean? See, it's not nothing. You're being ignorant and you're being naive and you're being juvenile. So please.
How many days off have you had since Christmas?
Jacob, you can't compare what I do to what you do. If you go over on the 18th, you jeopardize the launching of your career in the UK.
You know what? If we go over on the 6th, if we go over on the 15th, we're jeopardizing our health and our insanity because we haven't had a day off with our families for 5.5 months.
It's not like we don't want to do
sorry,
these things.
we won't put you on Good Morning America. We won't put you there.
I just don't like how you always put it on us like we're ungrateful. Like
okay,
oh, then we won't do that.
Okay,
for you.
fine. You don't have to be on
Of
Good
course
Morning
we want to be on Good Morning America. It's one of the biggest shows in the world.
We gave up our 4 days, all right? And we did it gladly. But we still get 4 days.
It's for you. It's
Yeah, and we said, cool, we'll do it. But we
you.
get 4 days in 5.5 months. We get 4 days off, Andrew. I'm not going overseas twice in a row and working 5.5 months without 4 days off to see my family.
it's not like
all right, so
okay.
all right,
That's the way you feel.
Keep working on your computer, Andrew, and making our schedules a little bit more hectic.
Messed up, dude. Messed up. All these things you're asking us to do, we want to do, but we need someone that's really going to stick up for us and say, listen, the guys have to have a couple days off, otherwise they're going to go crazy. There's got to be someone that stands up and says, no, this isn't right. These guys are run down, they're on antibiotics, they're on vitamins, they're not eating right. They're not eating right, they're losing weight.
You know what? When Jacob speaks like that to me, it makes me not want to help him at all. Honestly, let me tell you, I don't get spoken to like that. It's just completely out of line.
I apologize for Jacob's behavior, but he's at the breaking point. You know, people don't act like that unless they're mentally freaked out. He's sick. The guy is sick. I watched him collapse in a stairwell. I watched him fall down. I watched him fall down and hyperventilate because he's sick and because this business doesn't allow a sick day. It's frustrating because I think your mind tells you that you can push through and that your body will, you know, adapt, but it's just not human to work this hard. You know what?
No, you know what? I understand where he's coming from, but it was inappropriate the way he presented it, and he owes me an apology. Simple as that. He just owes me an apology.
Right, I agree. He understands that mentally right now we're all burnt out, but he just feels like friendship-wise that really hurt him. If you could see the look on his face right now, you would want to go apologize. He feels like you could have come at him a different way than just to make him feel that low.
Maybe I came at it wrong, but look it, now he finally gets it.
In the same breath, you said some harsh things. He feels close enough to you to be totally taken out of his world by what just happened. I think that if you could see the look on his face, you would want to apologize for the things you said.
No, he's out of line. He should be apologizing to me for when I come to him and say, we need 4 days off to be with our families in 5.5 months, and he can look at me and say, why?
Right.
He should apologize to me. About to go on, and our tour manager stops us.
Got a problem with Johnny's rig. Hang on 1 second.
Something's wrong. We're like, what?